Hey guys, and welcome back to another review. And today we'll be doing a review on the Bachmann branch line ROD 280 in War Department Black, as you guys can see here. So, as you guys know, obviously my main layout is kind of just heritage based, just so I can run with whatever locos I kind of like the look of, and kind of get away with running locos that might have not ran together on the main line. So I've bought a military based loco as part of the railway operating division run by the Royal Engineers. And this is because I'm making, I hopefully will be starting soon, an exhibition layout. That is a dockside shunting layout that was based for pre-D-Day landings, so like the preparation and the build-up. So loading of the troops, tanks, the lot, etc. So I've slowly started to build up some rolling stock and locomotives for that layout, and this will be the first locomotive to be on the layout. And I do have a Ruston on pre-order, what is War Department as well, and I am looking at the War Department Dean goods as well, so we'll see. So let's get into the review and less me gibbering on. So Bachmann branch line model railways, normal ice cube packaging. Its code is 35175, Railway Operating Division, ROD 280, 1918, War Department Black at 21 DCC. So this model is DCC ready, what is quite nice to see. Don't think it's DCC fitted. So let's have a look in, just get this out of its sleeve a second. So obviously you guys know by now it has like a brief history on the back. Well, it's quite nice. So the ROD 280 was built from 1917 to 1918. The ROD 280 was a heavy freight locomotive operated in Europe by the Railway Operating Division, aka ROD, of the Royal Engineers during the First World War. During the early part of the First World War, the ROD requisitioned roughly 600 locomotives of various types from railway companies around Britain to haul military supply, troop trains, and even some civilian services in France. As the war continued, it became clear that the ROD needed its own standard locomotive, for which they chose the 1911 designed Great Central Railway Class 8K 280 as the basis. The original design was modified in a number of ways. Most noticeably was the draw gear and the adaptation of the air braking to be used both at home and abroad during the war. Three batches were ordered, the first for 223 locomotives, the second for 100 locomotives, and a third placed in autumn of 1918 for another 188. This final order was intended to help sustain the British locomotive manufacturing industry after the war. After the armistice in November 1918, the majority of the class that were operating in mainland Europe returned to the UK and were loaned to several British railway companies to work goods traffic, whilst their own fleets underwent much needed overhaul and repair. Many were later sold, and the largest purchaser by far was the London and North Eastern Railway, which bought 273 locomotives between late 1923 and early 1927 to supplement its 130 existing GCR Class 8K locos. In 1941, the War Department requisitioned 92 Alinear locomotives to use overseas during World War II, of which 61 were RODs 280s. In the 1920s, the War Department sold 13 locomotives to J&A Brown. These were shipped to Australia for use on the Richmond Vale Railway. 3 of these locomotives are believed to have been preserved in NSW, Australia. So there's a nice little brief history about the class there. So let's have a look and see what we get in the box. So obviously you take the sleeve off and this is what you get. So you get a nice little warning sticker there just saying the locomotive and tender are linked. Please lift both together from the packaging tray. So I have had this out of the box already. I've put some of the detail pack on, and also some realistic coal in the tender. So in the box we get a nice gloss finished kind of laminated plasticky feel instruction booklet. So you got your welcome, thanks, say like a little thank you for purchasing the model, all your accessories, how to fit them, how to fit all your brake rigging, where to oil, and your how to obviously unplug the tender and all that good stuff. Then it shows you how to do your pin and your weights, and how to fit a speaker and kind of your capacity in the tender there. Collectors Club, warranty request, all that sort of stuff. Then we have a little sheet here, pretty much the same that's on the booklet about the Collectors Club, that obviously that's the one you send off. So just going to put that back in the box. So let's get her out very, very gently. So as you guys can tell, there's not much left in the detail packs at all. It's literally just the speaker covering, the speaker cover, and a couple of screws to put the speaker cover on with. So you do get quite a bit of detail. You get vacuum pipes, couplings, extra 3-link couplings to go on the sides, spare drain cock pipes. So there's quite a few details with the pack. One thing I will recommend while I'm in the subject of detail packs, the holes that are pre-drilled for the details to go on. When I was putting these on about an hour ago, I was struggling because they wouldn't actually fit. So I don't know if anybody else has that trouble as well, and what's the best way to deal with that. My friend has recommended a small drill bit and just drill the holes a little bit bigger. So I might try that at some point. So I'm just going to gently get her out of the box. She has been ran in. She was running in this morning. And a little update on the my last video I did of the B2s that I filmed yesterday. They have now got realistic coal in the bunkers as well, just like this. So I've improved the model in that substance. So I'm just going to move that box out the way. So here we have it. And the first thing you do notice with the model is that it does have quite a bit of weight to it. Just move my camera there. So I don't have many big locos like this. I do have 2 more bigger locos on order that I'll be getting next month. And I'll leave that as a surprise for you guys for when I do the videos. But there's quite a lot of detail, even though it's just kind of plain BR wartime black type thing. So, we have very, very nice long separately fitted handrails along the side here. We have its builder's plate or wall markings. I'm not too sure what that little diamond badge is there. You got your reverser lever there, and it's quite. And another thing you do notice about this model is there's quite a lot of riveting down the boiler and firebox. What's very nice indeed. Coming to the underside of the model, you got all your tanks, all your rodding and whatnot, and then you've got your cylinder and your drain cocks underneath, what I've had to glue on as part of the detail pack. Got this nice little handrail on the side of the cab, including this nice separately fitted handrail right down the back of the cab there. It was very nice indeed. Then you've got your air tanks on the side here, on the side of the firebox, smoke box, sorry. Coming around to the front of the model, you do have a NEM coupling, and I have attached the screw coupling from the detail pack on. Unfortunately, they're not sprung buffers though, and they seem to be plastic as well, not metal. That's a bit different. It's not a separately fitted dart or wheel either on the front, what I can see. That's a bit of a letdown for the price of the model. You do have separately fitted lamp brackets though. Coming around to this side of the model, it's pretty much the same. You've got your cylinders, your separately fitted handrails, the loco's number on the side, little separately fitted handrail there. Okay, so coming around towards the back of the model now, you guys can probably see the amount of cab detail inside, what is very, very nice to see, especially for an open cabbed locomotive. And then you got your moving floor that you can fold up. Got your little handbrake there as well. Then we move on to the tender. So I've put some realistic coal in the tender on top of the fake coal, and it really does improve the model. Then you got this lovely bold ROD 1918 on the side of the tender. Not much riveting along the side of the tender though. Coming towards the back of the tender, if I just move the light, there we go. You got this lovely 1918, the numbered on the back as well. You got some separately fitted handrails and lamp brackets, them coupling on the back, your water filling point. And as from the back here, you guys could probably see the cab detail just a bit better there. Looks very, very nice. We'll have to get some crews for that. And there you have it. So, let's get her on the track and see how she runs. So I've got her a little kind of pre-wartime train going on here with a bunch of wall wells. So we'll just get her on the track. You guys gonna have to excuse the mess on the layout at the minute. So there she is on the layout. So let's see how she runs. So very, very nice indeed. So I'm gonna hook her up to her little train here and see how she runs. This is the first time I've had a load on the back of her. She seems to be doing okay. So there you guys have it. There's the review on the ROD 1918 locomotive. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please like, comment and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one.